ECPW fans, Big Mike Lawrence is alongside my broadcast partner, Joey G, and we're kicking off this week's ECPW broadcast with Timothy Plazma. Let's go back to a pre-recorded interview with his opponent tonight, Jumbo Joe Guns, along with Double A Andrew Anderson.
Well, you see, tonight we were supposed to be taking on the team of Crowbar and Tim Plazma. But you see, Crowbar, he backed out at the last minute. Why? Because he couldn't find his play stick. So you know what we have? We have his other play stick, Tim Plazma. And you know who's gonna take Tim Plazma out? Joe Guns. Tell him, Joe! I'm gonna break the skinny vampire in half. Ah! Big Guns wants those titles!
And ECPW fans, we're back. And Joe Guns this week, ECPW fans, and my good friend Joey G, being accompanied by the Creeper. Of course, he comes to ringside with the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson. Oh, there he is, the Creeper with his rat. How are you, sir?
I'm afraid of that rat.
I'm sure it's a friendly rat.
Look at him go, he got one shot. You deserve it.
Jumbo Joe Guns fired up tonight. He knows he has Timothy Plazma ahead of him tonight, but he's looking down the road. He wants to team up with his tag team partner, the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson, and he wants those tag team title belts on the line. And I can't say that I blame him, Joey G.
No, everybody wants a shot at some gold. I mean, it's prestige, it's money, and it's woman too.
Did you say women?
Yeah, I mean, you got prestige, you got money, you got woman, no?
Wow, I gotta get me some gold, Joey G. Here we go.
Maybe you and I should get a shot at the tag team titles. We could be the Smith brothers.
I'm gonna have to put some time in the gym for that one, Joey G. And not Jim Smith either. And we kick things off here on Adrenaline this week with Timothy Plazma claiming that Joe Guns pulled his hair.
Unbelievable. Hey, and Mike, well, I tell you what, last week we had a
heck of a ECPW show.
We had Doug DeVito out here twice, and unfortunately, we got him back again after this match. He's doing an in-ring. He asked for time. He's going to be in the ring after this match, so we'll see what Mr. DeVito has to say.
Yippee! And Joey G,
maybe we're getting a raise.
I doubt that very much. But I still have on my mind last week from that phenomenal ECPW Adrenaline broadcast when we saw Bandito Jr. fly over the top rope with a somersault plancha onto Brawley. My goodness, that's why ECPW fans, you do not want to miss 1 week of Adrenaline.
Not only that, I mean, watching it on TV is great, but for all you fans who are out in New York, Central Islip, New York, on June 8th, Friday, the Reed Middle School. A great event is scheduled for that night, a main event. Craig Stagg versus Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
Oh my God, what a heck of a match that's gonna be. The German Menace, meaner than ever, and I'm sure Mr. USA, Tony Atlas, WWE legend, he's gonna be more jacked than ever.
Also, Mike, an appearance on the card by the great Jimmy Hart.
Oh, one of my favorites, the Mouth of the South, and Joey G, I hope he has that megaphone in hand. I love it.
Also, the Iraqi Butchers will be on the card, as well as many other ECPW stars. So fans, get your tickets early. June 8th, Reed Middle School in Central Islip, New York.
ECPW fans, all these great upcoming events that you hear us talking about at the broadcast booth, you can find further information on ECPW1.com, your one-stop shop for everything ECPW. And talk about one stop. Oh, one stop right to the groin area of Timothy Plazma.
Let me ask you a question. Do Do vampires have them?
He better come in this time. I'll kick his butt.
Wow, Jumbo Joe Guns is fired up tonight.
He is fired up.
And to answer your question,
I guess they do have them.
I guess he looks in pain.
Well, that was the Netherlands.
I don't think he's built like a mannequin. And I'm joined here by the Creeper, who escorted Jumbo Joe Guns, and you're hearing from the Creeper's rat. Creeper, what do you think about this match so far? Well, there you have it. There's the Creeper and his rat. What stellar commentary that was, Joey G.
Well, you know, I got to... Timothy Plazma, who do you think
He's biting his forearm, Joey G.
Well, Creeper, your man is getting bit over there. You better get him some rabies shots.
And for the rat, too.
The dead man walking the rope.
Look at that. Say what you want about Timothy Plazma, vampire, whatever stigma you want to put on him, but that takes athleticism to walk that top rope like that.
And there was a movie when I was a kid, Dead Man Walk, and he was walking. That was the Dead Man Walk on the top rope. Creepy yelled encouragement to Joe Guns.
And at this point, with Joe Guns getting his forehead bit, he needs the encouragement. Look out! What a clothesline by Guns. And a second. Oh, and he goes right back to work on from my vantage point, well, it was the neck and chin area, but now he turns it into a standing surfboard.
Well, you know, and I don't think Timothy Plazma is enjoying being a surfboard right now. Look at the fangs on Timothy Plazma. I mean, if our cameras could get a close-up of his fangs, and that was biting Joe Guns just a few minutes ago.
Look at the fangs on Timothy Plazma. Look at the muscles on Jumbo Joe Guns. And Creeper breathing down my neck once again. And there you heard it once again from the Creeper. Jumbo Joe Guns firing up. Continuous lefts. He must be a southpaw, flip-flop, and flying Timothy Plazma.
An elbow crusher reminiscent of the great late Johnny Valentine.
Oh!
Ouch!
And who was that, Reverend?
Well, we can't say his name right now, but I think the fans know.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Actually, I think that might have been one of the most vicious chops I've seen in ECPW.
I'll just say, whoa!
Whoa is right.
Up on the second rope is Joe Guns. Switches from southpaw to righty.
And he's punching that little head so many times.
Scott Volk up to, oh, he came down just at the 4 count. And even the referee felt that one. Kind of a side slam bulldog maneuver there, and he gets the Duke, Joey G.
Well, conspicuous by his absence was Crowbar. Crowbar not to be seen here tonight, and Timothy Plazma had to go at it all alone.
And Creeper with a round of applause for his man, Jumbo Joe Guns. And Guns once again puts out the challenge to Timothy Plazma and Crowbar.
It's Jumbo, not Jumbo.
Excuse me.
Fire.
The bottom line is, Joey G, they want the ECPW tag team titles. We'll be right back.
This is Joey G, and I'm with the very exciting Flying Hawaiian, thank you, Kakoa, from Manoa, Hawaii, Kakoa. And you'll be back here on TV June 15th.
Yes, June 15th. ECPW fans, let me tell you, there's one thing, and one thing that I work more hard than ever. As soon as I step into this ring, I want to entertain each and every one of you. So make sure that you come out June 15th, and I'll show you the Hawaiian pride. Aloha.
And he will entertain you, fans. Come out and see him.
May I please welcome Doug DeVito.
Oh, no, here he comes.
Great.
DeVito's coming out. Wrestling fans, don't switch to another channel. You'll get mad.
And he grabs a microphone from Jana. And you heard it.
Let me tell you something. Last month, Gino Caruso hit me in
you believe what he just...
Supposedly wants to come out and confront me with a challenge. Well, I'll tell you what, Greaseball, Caruso, you come out whenever you want, I'll be here. You spaghetti bender.
Oh!
We're having a tournament for the heavyweight champion ECPW. Now, don't dare you to shut up, I swear.
Welcome to 4 weeks ago, Doug DeVito.
Don't dare me to advance to the fight. Now we're going to have a battle royal, June 15th.
What's this?
And the winner of the battle royal is going to go up against Bill Daly for ECPW heavyweight champion.
Wow.
DeVito, can he do that?
I told you, come out, and I did.
What a blockbuster announcement, Joey G.
We will crown a new ECPW heavyweight champion. And I'm telling you right now, shut up, or I'll clear something, and I'll cancel this show.
I can't. He's threatening to cancel the building.
Where's the ring house?
You kicked her out of the ring, DeVito. And there's $500 of ECPW equipment just being thrown to the ring by our general manager.
Doesn't come out of his pocket.
It'll probably come out of ours, Joey G.
Yeah. Pretty soon we'll be paying him to work here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Doug DeVito, I'm not so disappointed that you dropped the microphone. Finally, DeVito did something right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall. Entering the ring first from Sardis, America, for the 397 pounds, Vik Voorhees.
And Joey G, after being thrown out of the building last week, here comes Vik Voorhees, and they look angrier than ever. And
he looks bigger than last week.
My goodness, and talk about angry, he had these words to say earlier.
Frankie Flow, you and me are no strangers. So when I get you in the ring, I'm just gonna do what I do all the time. I'm gonna run over my competition and teach everybody that size does matter. Ah!
Vik Voorhees, in my estimation, has appeared to slim down about 20 pounds. And I think it's all for the better, Joey G. Look at him.
I think it's because he has these shorts on.
Oh, is that what it is?
225 pounds,
Well, possibly he got a haircut. You think he'd slim down?
It all went to his midsection and his chest if he got a haircut. But anyway, the pride of Puerto Rico, Frankie Flow, makes his way to the ring, greets the ECPW fans, and Frankie Flow, with a tall task ahead of him tonight, had these words to say earlier.
Vik Voorhees, you know what? You're right. Size does matter. But you know what else matters? Is pride, heart, determination. So esta noche, Mr. Grande, you're going to see all three of them rolled up into one. The Puerto Rican pride, the determination, and the heart, straight from the islands, baby. Yeah, we'll see how fast size matters. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder you fall. Frankie Flow ain't going down. Wepa!
Si, senor.
Here we go.
You know, I used to have a build like Frankie Flow at one time in my life.
Did you really?
Yeah, then I woke up.
And
Dream. Look at the body on Frankie Flow.
hit the rim shot.
I mean, contrasting bodies here, but look, Vik Voorhees, he is one big, tough dude.
Joey G, did you notice Vik Voorhees, Punisher, no brawly. No brawly this week.
His Brawley suspended or fined, or is he...
Well, I know he had one heck of a match against Bandito Jr. last week. Could he still be feeling the repercussions of that match? Oh, and look at that. And of course, as the Punisher distract Frankie Flow to start off this match, Vik Voorhees takes full advantage of it.
Mike, not to take anything away from this match, and we'll be getting into it in a minute, but we got another big show. Monticello High School, Monticello, New York. And that night, Tony Atlas will be taking on the Masked Superstar.
Wow, a flash from the past in 2012, Joey G. That's going to be amazing. You got to come out and see that, fans.
In fact, if you wrestling fans haven't seen Tony Atlas, he may be in the best shape he's ever been in his whole career.
His biceps are bigger than my head, Joey G.
Well, speaking of biceps, look at the biceps on Frankie Flow working on the arm of Vik Voorhees.
Frankie Flow got a nice tan going for himself. Been in this nice New Jersey and Puerto Rico sun, I'm sure. He's taking a vacation. And he hasn't missed it any time in a gym, that's for sure. ECPW fans, you don't want to miss when ECPW comes to your area. As we say all the time, your one-stop shop for everything ECPW is ECPW1.com. You can pick up DVDs, check out upcoming events, and Joey G, our ECPW Adrenaline broadcasts are online as well.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's bringing. I mean, we're not only national now, we're throughout the whole world.
Unbelievable.
Anybody can go on their computer. We finally got permission to put ECPW Adrenaline TV on the website, and you'll see what both Mike and I look like for you wrestling fans who are not able to get it on your cable stations. You can watch us on the website. And for you people who are out there that are watching us on cable, go tell your friends who don't have those stations to check us out on the website, ECPW1.com.
Oh, and Joey G, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Not only is that choking out Frankie Flow, but that's making me sick, Joey G.
I think I felt some of the spit of Frankie Flow's mouth.
Oh, I think I smelled something. My goodness.
You think he let one go?
Oh, I wish he would just go. This Vik Voorhees of the Legion of Anarchy and the Punisher outside the ring. And I still would like to know where the heck is Brawley. Of course, I know Frankie Flow isn't missing him because now it's only 2-on-1 this week.
2-on-1. But, hey, Mike, what happened last week? What did the referee do? He did the right thing, didn't he?
Threw him out of the building.
And disqualified. Did he disqualify him? No, Bandito got a pin.
Absolutely. And
maybe Brawley's embarrassed.
As much as a superstar as Bandito Jr. is, I call it as I see it. I gotta say that was an upset victory. Bandito Jr. had over Brawley just based on the size, strength, and power of Brawley alone. And you want to talk about size, strength, and power? Vik Voorhees, I didn't do nothing.
He's
sir.
Looking at you.
No,
you
sir.
better call him sir. He's looking at you.
You got a nice leather jacket.
You.
That's it. Look out. Vik Voorhees, my goodness. What an elbow to the throat of Frankie Flow. This Voorhees looks bigger and badder and tougher than ever before.
Well, are we going to see the Punisher in upcoming weeks? We got some matches scheduled for next week, don't we?
We got Dan the Man and Kakoa the Flying Hawaiian scheduled for next week, and fans, a big light heavyweight title match. Beverly Berwick challenges the current reigning and defending ECPW light heavyweight champion, the dancing machine, the Merengue Warrior.
A big fan favorite, the Merengue Warrior. Oh! Frankie Flow took him out.
Shoulder tackle by Frankie Flow.
Took him out, Mike.
Finally gets the big man off his feet.
Going for the pin. That's like climbing Mount Everest.
Oh my goodness, Vik Voorhees rolls that left shoulder. Got that glassy-eyed look. I hope our camera crew is picking it up.
He may come right through the ropes on top of us.
I'm moving.
I'm gone.
To a new state.
I don't think he'd be safe in the next state. This guy's so big, he's in 2 zip codes.
Oh, what a shot to the forehead of Frankie Flow. And Frankie wishes he was on the beaches of Puerto Rico after that one. And the Punisher with that menacing glare.
The fans trying to get behind the Frankie Flow and trying to get him excited and up, but he's going to get hit by... Oh, you know what? Sometimes I guess it does help.
Voorhees tried to knuckle up, but Frankie blocked it. Lefts and rights. Frankie Flow trying to get the momentum behind him. Whips him into the corner. Here he comes. The Puerto Rican splash, Joey G.
Now, what's the difference between a regular splash and a Puerto Rican splash?
It's done by Frankie Flow. That's all I can tell you.
I'll buy that.
Trying to be creative here on ECPW Adrenaline. And Frankie Flow, he's trying to be creative in his own right. He goes up to the second turnbuckle. Flying clothesline, Vik Voorhees.
And Voorhees through the ropes and outside of the ring.
Kind of did a roly-poly type deal. I hope you didn't hear me say that.
I don't think he likes you to begin with.
No, I don't think so.
Frankie Flow outside the ring now chasing after Vik Voorhees.
What'd I ever do to Vik Voorhees?
Well, what's the Punisher doing? He's telling Voorhees.
Punisher says that's it, but Frankie Flow will have no part of it. They've taken it to the outside here, folks. Oh, look at this. Voorhees holding him for the Punisher. Punisher has a foreign object. Oh, he nails Voorhees. It backfired!
And Flow hits the Punisher.
Finally, the double team maneuvers backfire on the Legion of Anarchy.
It didn't work this week, did it?
And that's it, Joey G.
Here is your winner, and up countout, Frankie Flow!
Frankie Flow using his brawn and his brains to get out of that way of the shot by Punisher. And he gets a victory, albeit by countout. It's still a victory for Frankie Flow.
This is Joey G, and East Coast Professional Wrestling returns to a Lady of Magnificat in Kittleon, New Jersey on June 16th. And the German Menace, you have an opponent that you're really going to have to worry about.
The Patriot. I take him and I break him over my knee and show all America just how wimpy your American pride is. Make our Koning un Vaterland!
Patriot, when we get done with you, we're going to rip that mask off. We're going to find out how ugly you really are. I swear when this man gets done with you, there'll be nothing left to send back to wherever Main Street, USA part of this country you're from. Isn't that? And when we get done with every American wrestler in this company, there'll be nothing left but to strap a belt around his waist.
Wrestling fans, this may go down as one of the toughest grudge matches in ECPW history, so be there.
All right, ECPW fans, to round out this edition of Adrenaline, we go to a bonus match from Mayhem, available soon on DVD.
Anderson across the knee. Plasma just still watching, a non-factor so far. He hasn't needed to be. Crowbar's handling the reinforcer pretty well, but he goes up there and takes a little too much time. Now Anderson, is he going to send him for a ride? Yes, he is, launching him off the top rope. And Crowbar just goes down on his back, stumbling at the corner. Wisely gets the elbow up just in time to slow down the reinforcer. Now he's going up north. And this time it might work.
Oh, there's that choke.
It's a chin lock this time. Well, thought he was going for that choke. But he holds off. Ref's counting for a rope break, but I'm not really sure why. There's no rules here, folks.
And Crowbar telling him now, you know.
Crowbar explaining to the ref, you're a little overzealous here. There's not much that the referee can do about this. Crowbar can do whatever he wants to the reinforcer. Slapping Anderson in the back of the head now, and he's staying up top. He's been seated up there for a couple seconds. Now this time he leaps. Nice drop kick to the back. Anderson face down, not moving much. You know, we thought he would come out here like a house of fire after the embarrassment he suffered in that 301 beating last month. But Crowbar has just dominated the early goings here.
Little leg drop to the back of the neck. Anderson is down. We've never really seen Andrew Anderson in a position like this.
Crowbar now just using the ropes for leverage, getting a grind in his boot into the back of the neck. I mean, I was worried about Timothy Plazma's interference, but like I just said, Crowbar hasn't needed him.
That's right, and you know, Crowbar probably told Tim Plazma, don't get involved in this match. Let me take him out. I want to prove to you why I'm the leader of our group, and so far he's getting the job done.
This could be a huge night for these two. Timothy Plazma scored a big win against the 2010 ECPW, basically most improved wrestler, up-and-comer Brandon Alpha. And now Crowbar in the early going, if we were scoring this match, he's got this on judge's decision over Anderson. But Anderson showing some signs of life. Nice quick couple of jabs. Going to shoot Anderson. Going to shoot Crowbar off the ropes. Crowbar slides under the clothesline. Nice double leg sweep. And Crowbar is going to, oh, that leg drop to the mixed midsection. And there's the rib injury coming into play. Anderson clutching at his stomach.
There's that speed advantage of Crowbar, so he hits another one.
There we go. Crowbar hitting the weak point. He smells the blood on Anderson, and now he knows where to go. That is an unhinged human being.
That's right. Look at the look on Crowbar's face. He is now in control of this match, and he knows it.
And Crowbar just telling Anderson, just lay down, just take it. This is the end. He's going to go up top again. Crowbar flying around a lot more here in his ECPW days than I've seen him in other parts of the world.
That's right. And here he goes off the top rope.
There's a big splash, and Anderson can't get it out of the way. Two, that could be it, and Anderson just gets out.
Another cover.
Another high impact move to that rib cage. Now Crowbar hooks the leg, and every time Anderson kicks out, he has to move those abdomen, his whole midsection, which is where that injury is centered. Crowbar wisely going to kick downstairs, and Anderson going to roll out of the ring maybe.
Anderson just trying to get out of the way of these attacks from Crowbar here.
He needs to find some higher ground for a second and recover. Falls to his knees. Anderson in a lot of pain. Like you said, I don't think we've seen this before.
Uh-oh, but here comes Crowbar.
Scoop up again slowly but surely going towards that guardrail. He gets him head first into it, now a kick to the armpit. Interesting maneuver by Crowbar.
Well, yeah, he's just trying to attack any part of Anderson he can reach. What's Crowbar doing here? We've seen him do some creative things at ringside. He's grabbing those stairs.
Not sure what he's doing with him yet, though. Adding some more to the fan, shoving the guardrail to the little girl. Kind of thing that Andrew Anderson doesn't stand for, but he can't even see it right now. He's down over there near the guardrail.
Crowbar now rolls in the ring to break up that 10 count. What's he doing now?
What he's looking for, is he taking the guardrail? Yes, he is. That fan wisely gets out of the way, and Andrew Anderson could be in a world of trouble any second now.
Oh, it looks like he's making a makeshift table.
Out of nothing but steel. If Andrew Anderson ends up going rib first across that thing, that is going to be the end of this match, and we're going to be going home early.
And look at Crowbar just stalking him, crawling. He's a creepy dude, this Crowbar.
Anderson's still barely aware of the situation. Crowbar going way downstairs. No reason to focus on the ribs when you grab the manhood. And Crowbar looking to put Anderson on top of that thing he's created with the rail and the staircase.
He's trying to get him up, and there he does.
And to shove Anderson on top. Anderson needs to do something.
Anderson's just dead weight. Now Crowbar, what's he doing?
He's got evil intentions here. He's going to springboard, Matt. He's going to launch. And there's another move that he broke the guardrail. Did you see that bend?
He just broke that steel guardrail. And Andrew Anderson, he's done. That's got to be